So I see that Payments UK has been publishing their set of papers talking about the attributes of a world-class payment system, and they're putting a lot of focus on Australia's NPP.
Yeah, well, I think the interest about NPP from our point of view, I mean, there's two things to bear in mind. So first of all, the British version of NPP, what we call FPS, the faster payment system, is actually quite old now. I mean, it's been around for a few years, and we've seen how that's grown and developed, and we've seen the volumes. But NPP is actually going to be better than FPS in a few different respects. But you know, one of the primary ones is it's going to be built using more modern standards, which that sounds obscure, but what it means is that the payments information can contain much richer data, and so the opportunity to build value-added services on top of that, I think, will be greater than it has been so far in the UK. So it's really interesting from that point of view.
And you've had a fair bit of fraud in FPS, haven't you?
Well, a fair bit of fraud is, I mean, what you've seen is because you can send money instantly from one bank account to another, the fraudsters have been quick to take advantage of that, and they do some quite sophisticated frauds. You know, ringing up old people and telling them, oh, you know, we're worried about your account being hacked. You need to transfer the money out to a safe account.
Yes.
They intercept the messages around house purchases that go through email. I don't understand why solicitors don't use WhatsApp instead of email, because it's much more secure. And so they send you a message saying, oh, actually, we've changed our account. Please send the money to this new account. And the problem is and you'll see the same thing with NPP, is because it's instant, it's gone.
Yes.
And so 5 minutes later, you realise, oh, wait a minute, that was a fraudster.
Yes.
And you call up and the money's gone. So I think you'll have the opportunity to possibly build in some more sophisticated features around fraud as well. So I'm very curious to see how NPP develops.
So the deception's happening out of band, so kind of same old method.
No, there's nothing wrong with the system.
The money's going faster.
The way I sort of think about NPP, the first time I ever came down to Australia, which is the early 80s, I'd never seen FPOS before, and I was just absolutely blown away by it. Was the card, it takes the money out of your bank account and gives it to the shop, and you can go and put it in the ATM and see. I mean, unbelievable. But over the years, you know, it possibly has become a little bit more commonplace, and everybody has schemes now, and there are other things going on in mobile. And NPP is an opportunity for Australia to recapture some of that leadership, I think. I really do think that. By setting the bar high on the new infrastructure, they're creating an opportunity for some incredible new services, what you call the overlay services. It could be fantastic.